Oh, what is going on, everybody?
Hello!
It is Pixel Partners here, and welcome back to Danganronpa 2. When we left off, the trial for Nagito's death was seeming to come to a close, with it being pretty apparent that it was a suicide of sorts.
Yes.
But there's still a lot of questions surrounding it. Not just... I turned to Rick there for a second. But not even just involving the fact of like all the mystery stuff involving the student handbook and all the extra stuff that might be more useful in the next trial if there's one to figure out the truth.
There's no cause of death here.
Yes. And, you know, we're leaning on the poison. And I was at work today and I had a thought, which is what usually happens. I just don't know if we have a survival bullet that would be helpful. It's not.
You mean a truth bullet?
Or a truth bullet. Survival bullet? Is that what I said?
Yes.
Huh. I don't know how I did that one.
Survival
the survival knife. That's
yeah.
exactly what happened. But, because I had a thought, and this might not be it because of the fact that if it was, you would think that, the bottles would be a thing. Mm-hmm. But I was at work and I thought about the fact of, in the staff room, someone, I think it was Sonia, or someone else made a comment of like, all of the other fire extinguishing supplies were gone and that was left for the fire grenades.
Yeah.
I wonder if Nagito put poison in the fire grenades.
Replace the fire extinguishing stuff in there with the poison.
Yes.
And that's why it wasn't working.
That's why it wasn't working. But that also creates an implication. What do they count as murder versus suicide? Because we're the ones that threw all that in there. Was that his plan? To like, because would it count as a suicide in that one? Or would it count as murder? You wouldn't know, but I don't know. But that could be a thing, is that he filled those with the poison so that whenever they threw it, because I remember there was also the thing about like keep it at a cool temperature because it reacts in the heat. And so as soon as they threw it, he was dead. Just probably instantly reacted. And one, like you said before about Monokuma rushing us out, that might be the reason why we threw those grenades. He's like, oh shit, gotta get you guys out of here.
Yeah, there's poison. You're all about to die if you don't leave.
Yeah. So I don't know if that theory will hold any water. Hold any water. Poison. Well, let's see what's going on here.
Exactly. We should cooperate at a time like this.
Yes. A fatal wound that wasn't the spear.
Oh, and that's why he would have the gloves and gas mask to put it in the things.
Yeah, I'll assume.
Yeah.
Maybe
the lid could be from one of the...
Yeah, that the purple or the blue lid.
Yeah.
I'm in the presence. But yeah, because it's
could
towards
be off
the bottom.
one of the fire grenades.
Yeah, because it's circular just like the lid of one of those. So maybe he broke the seal on all those, filled them with poison,
and then sealed them
and
back
then just closed it back up. And I'll assume he wouldn't need that because I'm sure whatever's in it, well, whatever's in the fire grenade wouldn't be exactly healthy. And the poison.
And then,
oh yeah, what's the stuff that says in here? This chain liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care.
Very dangerous and vaporized.
That would have been in a gaseous state. There's everything there and breaks down in minutes.
The heat evaporated it. And
it made it react and become vicious. So that might be exactly what happened. Let's see. We need to find out what it is no matter what.
Leave it to Nagito to come up with something like this complex.
Yeah, and it comes down to if it was for our benefit or for our despair.
Yeah.
Because at this point, I don't know what the hell that man was after.
No.
Let us consider a different fatal wound.
It's not the knife in his right hand, right? It's not the other wounds, right?
Piece of blue paper. Monokuma's special poison.
Wounds, maybe he simply bled to death.
That's a possibility, but I can't read upside down.
He burned to death.
Yeah.
No.
Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
That's a lot of purple in front of that.
Maybe
a weapon wouldn't be left behind.
What? Or liquefied his guts with a body blow.
What?
Jesus, you are a hell of a fighter.
That's already a horrible death.
I mean, his guts did get liquefied by a spear.
Yeah.
The real cause of Nagito's death. Is there something I overlooked? Nah. I forgot how low our health was from the Hangman's Gambit.
Yeah.
That vicious Hangman's Gambit.
Maybe he simply...
There's no way he burned to death.
Was the cause of death something...
Before the purple came in.
Nice.
Just before it came in, because that was a nightmare. Oh, man.
That's it. I totally forgot about that possibility. If the cause of death was something we can't see, then we have to consider poison as a possible method.
Yep.
Poison? It is true that poison is not something we can see, but why did you bring that up all of a sudden?
Oh, we found this.
I remember.
In his
when I went to
cottage.
investigate Nagito's cottage, I discovered something really strange. Inside the refrigerator, I found a bottle of Monokuma's special poison.
Poison?
Yeah.
Additionally, that's a poison made specifically for killing. I see. Now that you mention it, there's no way a toxin like that doesn't relate to the case at all. If poison was the cause of death, it would not leave an obvious wound on Nagito's body.
I know I'm cutting in the middle of here because like I'm thinking while they talk of like what was Nagito's goal of this for all of us, because you know the poison would have just been the end all be all. He created a massive scene just to throw us off, and like was said earlier, like I mean this could be Nagito's way of thinking is like he's like either you're all gonna die or you're gonna be Hope.
Yeah.
Because that's probably, he's like, I'm going to make this so fucking complicated that you'll never figure it out. But if you do, you've made me happy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
However, it's common for blood blotches to appear on a body that's been poisoned.
I see. You sure seem to know a lot about medicine.
What does that mean?
I was going to say, what was that?
But even if blood blotches appear, if the body was already covered in blood, there's no way we'd notice them easily, right?
Did he wound his body just to camouflage them?
There's a lot to
That's
think
also
about.
a possibility.
But still, both of Nagito's hands were full. So how would he drink poison?
Didn't drink
His
it.
left hand was tied up and gripping the spear, and his right hand had a knife stuck in it.
If it was a slow-acting poison, it is possible he consumed it in advance.
It ain't slow.
The
No.
warning label on the bottle explicitly states the effect is instant.
Then it's impossible. Both his...
And this is
Oops.
Oh, you cut him
I
off.
hit that by accident.
Both his hands.
I'll read it for him.
Something.
That it's impossible. Those hands were full just before he died.
And then this.
This one was hard to do. Goddamn.
Really overvaluing that tail.
Oh,
His mouth
God.
was covered with duct tape, you know. If he wanted to drink poison, how'd he get it past his lips?
If there's no way he could have drank the poison, it might be impossible. Just kidding. It's not like we're out of possibilities yet.
Nope.
Are there any left?
Yeah.
Hell no. No matter how you slice it, he was totally killed by that spear.
Since we've already ruled out so many possibilities, it might be easier to think about what really killed him. Operation Elimination Method. The hint should be written on the poison's warning label. Maybe.
It is indeed.
Yep. She's so smart.
The way the poison entered Nagito's body? Answer is written on the warning label? I should think carefully and try to remember it. Don't be Hangman's Gambit. Don't be Hangman's Gambit. Don't. I'm not. Okay. I don't have enough health for Hangman's Gambit if you do that shit again to me. I will die. Whee! Okay. At least the logic dive makes it easy for me to think about that. Oh, I'm just trying to be careful. I turned up my turning speed, but with that upgrade, but still could bite the dust.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
Boy.
Like that?
Oh boy. We good though. We're good. We're good. I played too much SSX as a kid to be failed by this. Alright, question one. What state was the poison when it affected Nagito? It was a gas.
Yep.
It's gonna be my assumption.
We're in chemistry class all of a sudden.
Yeah. Okay, it was a gas. And then we're gonna have. Oh, that comes in so quick. It's gonna do that again, probably. Yep. I'm gonna slow down a little bit because that just pops and went so late.
Holy hell, that was a setup.
Oh man.
Good God.
Yeet. Yeet. Yeet.
Why?
Yeet. Because I can't. Man. Oh!
Thank God!
Oh, I was still on there. Are you kidding me? Oh, whatever. Well, there goes the health that I had.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, I turned too soon. The turning was too strong.
Our life, keep in mind.
I'm trying.
We're gonna die.
I'm trying.
Oh, be careful.
I'm trying.
Oh, be careful. Oh, God.
It's a little finicky. Now I'm being so cautious that it's taking up all my time. Okay. There we go. All right, question 2. How did the poison enter Nagito's body? That'd be through his nose.
Yep.
You breathe it in. Jump. Does jump make me go faster?
No, it doesn't. Stop. Stop.
I'm just gonna keep jumping. All right, there we go. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Hopefully no one gets motion sick. If so, this game's not for you. Oh, that's it. Okay.
Okay.
That was a twofer. All right. Easy peasy.
It's all coming together.
Yeah, it is. All right.
What if instead of drinking the poison, we assume he inhaled it?
Inhaled?
It's written on the poison's warning label.
This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized.
Dangerous when vaporized. In other words, breathing in the gas is fatal.
Poison gas! Then all he had to do was breathe it in through his nose!
He breathed that poisonous gas inside the warehouse? But if poisonous gas had spread throughout the warehouse, why didn't it kill us?
Because Monokuma got you out before it could.
Yeah, the reason we didn't breathe in the poison gas. I should be able to... Well, I guess we could say the sprinklers, too. That probably helped put it out. Yeah, because this we got Monokuma merch, but that didn't save us. Sprinklers?
I see.
But still, like, Monokuma's probably like, you got to get out because, you know,
didn't inhale that poison gas.
This might be leftovers.
The poison gas disappeared because of the sprinklers? It wasn't the fire?
The fire made it.
Yeah.
Well, this was also written on the poison's warning label.
Oh yeah, the hydro thing. In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes and is susceptible to hydrolysis or whatever it's supposed to be. So it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications.
Yeah, it's not hydrolysis, it's hydrolysis. See, I told you.
There it is.
The chemical bonds that formed the poison were broken down by the water from the sprinklers. Also, the poison is apparently denser than air, so it probably didn't affect us because we were standing.
But Nagito was laying down, so he must have breathed in a whole bunch of it, huh?
If it meets the requirements that well, maybe it's not just a possibility anymore.
So he counted on it not killing us.
Yeah.
The true cause of Nagito's death was poisoning. The wounds on his body, the spear in his stomach, it was all to keep us from learning the truth.
So what?
Okay.
We figured out that Nagito died from poison, but so what? In the end, it doesn't change the fact that he committed suicide, right? Then enough already!
Nagito inhaled the poison he prepared and died. Yeah, that still sounds like a suicide.
Well, with this, we have a clearer picture. We've also determined the true cause of death. All right. All the mysteries should be solved now. We should get on with the voting time, right?
But technically, we killed him.
I was about to say, is that going to be the complication? I can't remember because I'm trying to think back to Sakura with Hina because I can't. It's been a long time since the first Trigger Happy Havoc, but because there's the whole part where Hina was going to go get the protein drink from the room. Was that drink poison, or was that just a ruse that Sakura could poison herself while Hina was gone?
I think it was poison. Like, she switched it out in the cabinet.
But
so
that still
when Hina went to go get it and brought it to her, it was poison.
Yeah, but in the game, it still counted as suicide in that one.
Yeah, so...
But I don't know if that's exactly right, because I thought that afterwards that
they
fact
could all
changed.
be accomplices.
Well, it wasn't even counted that way in the last one. No one, Hina was an accomplice or anything. So let's see.
There's still more?
Well, even when there is an accomplice, they don't acknowledge it because the accomplice doesn't get anything out of it.
I don't know. I mean, not all the mysteries have been solved yet. In the end, Nagito's motive is still unclear.
That too.
Did he commit suicide just so he could kill every last one of us? Was that really his motive?
I don't think it is.
Is that really okay?
Hey, what happened? There's no reason to wonder about that stuff anymore, you know.
Nagito's motive. Nagito's malice. Is this really okay? Can we really finish this here? No, that can't be.
There might have been an accomplice.
Boom.
I thought you were talking about the Hina one.
No, this here. We're all accomplices to his death. Because we threw the poison things.
What did you just say? If Nagito committed suicide by inhaling poison that he brought, then why wasn't there anything that looked like poison at the crime scene?
Anything that looked like poison?
If Nagito brought poison to the warehouse, it's strange that we couldn't find it there.
If Nagito really brought poison to the warehouse, then that thing would have been left behind is... the container? The container.
Yeah.
The meat on the bone! I should have been there the whole time.
Are you talking about the container the poison was kept in?
Yeah. If Nagito brought it, it's strange we couldn't find that container anywhere, right?
He can't carry around poison without putting it in a container?
You know, I wasn't talking
That
about
was written on the warning label.
Hina. I'm talking about right now, like what Chiaki said.
Yeah.
We're technically accomplices.
Keep the liquid secure by securing it in a cool place in a glass or plastic container away from sunlight.
The container probably melted in the fire.
It's probably plastic or glass, right? There's no way it'd completely incinerate. Even the plastic fragments of the fire grenades we used to put out the fire didn't completely burn up, you know?
Then, does that mean someone got rid of the container?
So that's why you mentioned an accomplice.
That is impossible! I mean, an accomplice? It is just two!
Like, does that really matter all that much? I mean, even if he had an accomplice, it doesn't change the fact that Nagito still committed suicide.
You're right. Someone might have accidentally took it away from the crime scene.
Not
Ah,
quite.
you're right. You're totally right. That's totally it.
You are so into him.
Right? Isn't it okay to close this case yet? I'm not in the mood for unexpected twists.
What is with him? I really don't like him. I'm
I
sorry.
don't know. I was gonna say Soda is acting
Weird.
a little weird
Than usual.
That might just be him. I don't know, because he is freaking out from all this stuff. Like he wants to go home, so he's getting freaking
Antsy.
yeah. I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to get hurt anymore by hurting someone else. Everyone's tired of doubting everyone else. I also feel that way. That's why I want to just rule this as Nagito's suicide. If I do that, nobody here has to get hurt. But
That's no good.
Huh?
I feel like Nagito is seeing through us. By calling this Nagito's suicide, we're trying to take the easy way out so we don't hurt anyone else. But if Nagito was here right now, he'd probably be sneering at us. He'd probably say something like, "So that's the extent of your hopes."
So Nagito's ghost is whispering to you, huh? The power of friendship bursts beyond death, huh? A fiery outcome like this is right out of a teen manga.
he ain't wrong though.
That's pretty messed up.
Shut up! You just be quiet!
I get what you're saying, but in the end, the reason he died is still the same as before, right? Even if we solve this mystery, the conclusion won't change at all.
I mean, it'd be a suicide regardless, right?
Even if there really was an accomplice, is there any reason we should take the time to figure out who it is? Like Fuyuhiko said earlier, it is possible that somebody accidentally removed the poison from the crime scene.
But I just can't imagine ending this by turning our backs on the truth.
It's fine, okay? There are some things we're better off not knowing. And we probably just didn't notice it. Like maybe the container was hiding with the fire grenade fragments.
I mean,
He's like, wait a second.
what is this feeling just now? Even though it was brief, it was like a strong flash of light running through the back of my head. Maybe what I kind of said just now might be a new clue. From there, I might be able to reach the answer. We now could have brought the poison, which means the thing he used as a container was Don't. No.
It's gonna be Hangman's Gambit.
No.
Yep.
Oh God, my health isn't ready for this. Oh no, 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 no.
Fire grenades.
Yeah. Oh God.
There's F and then there's I. Hurry. Do it. Ooh. Get that R.
I'm trying to be very careful with this. I want to get rid of the A's so bad. And then that, get rid of that. I don't need any of these. I need an E. There we go. I need a G.
As a D.
No. And then, boom, boom.
Oh no!
Oh God damn it! I was doing good. Need an R. R.
There's no R.
There we are. Oh no. Yeah.
There. Yeah.
I'm out of the. I need an N. Oh.
Yeah.
God damn it. Well, there's many N's, but.
God. A.
And then I need the D.
D. Yeah.
Get away from me. And then, boom. And then I need an E.
Yep. Oh, look out.
I know. Oh, I'm trying to preserve as much life as I can.
Oh boy.
Okay. Holy moly, that's stressful when you have no health.
Yeah.
Okay. I did it though.
That was a lot easier on us too.
The first round was fucking massive.
It was just 50 letters at once.
You do got it, buddy.
The fire grenades.
Yep.
Nagito put the poison inside one of the fire grenade canisters and transported it to the warehouse.
That would make
All
sense.
of the containers.
Well, no, that would make sense why there was only one lid peel.
Maybe.
Used one of the fire grenade canisters?
Because, like, you know, the bottle would be empty if you used all of those. But it was like half empty.
The container with the poison in it wasn't secretly taken away by someone.
It was one of them.
It was in a container that didn't need to be taken away in the first place.
But then why were all the other ones ineffective? Because they should have still worked on a fire.
As long as he put the poison in the same container he brought to the warehouse, it can be hidden with the other fire grenades we used, so there's no need to dispose of the container later.
That bastard. He totally knew we were gonna throw those fire grenades.
Yeah.
Which means, did Nagito exchange the contents of a fire grenade?
Yeah, that has to be it.
When I first discovered those fire grenades, I tried to study them a little bit, but the canister was completely sealed shut by a layer of aluminum underneath the lid.
And we have one of
Just have
those.
to peel off that seal and swap the insides, right?
That's why there was one under his bed.
Yeah.
That is true, but there was no sign he was even at the break room.
Hold on. Did you say aluminum?
Yep, there it is.
You mean this?
Could it be?
If so, then there's no mistake. Nagito definitely swapped the contents of one of the fire grenades.
Seriously? That's impossible. Miss Sonia just said so right now.
Sonia's words are proof that the poison was swapped with the contents of a fire grenade.
Yep.
Huh?
So these words contain a clue that the contents of the fire grenade was stopping poison. And
The aluminum.
Boop, boop, bam.
I can prove it with this.
I thought that was the bad sound for a second. I was like, what?
No.
Take a look. We found this under Nagito's bed when we were investigating his cottage.
Yeah, we did.
That's just a piece of trash.
No, that is not just a piece of trash.
She would know what it looks like, yeah.
The seal I saw on that fire grenade matched this. It is the same aluminum.
Yeah, there wouldn't be enough in that one bottle to fill all of them.
Yeah.
There's more. That's not the only thing we found in Nagito's room. We also found a gas mask and gloves under his bed, too.
To handle
Did
it.
he use those when he put the poison inside the fire grenade?
Yep.
It's potent.
It's a dangerous poison after all. He took extreme caution when swapping them.
Didn't want to die for no reason yet.
So what's the issue? Nagito put the poison in the grenade canister, brought it with him, breathed it in, and died, right?
No.
No.
He still fucking committed suicide. Enough already.
What is with you?
You're right. If the canister wasn't thrown away, then it just means that there wasn't an accomplice after all.
See, I told you. The conclusion is still the same. Nagito committed suicide. End of story.
Come on, guys.
I admit that there wasn't an accomplice. That was just my misunderstanding.
You're right.
In actuality, the truth is even more horrifying.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
What did you say?
Hey, what are you planning to say now?
One of us killed him without knowing it.
Hell? Do you still want to keep going?
Is this not settled? There is no denying that Nagito's death was a suicide.
No, it's not.
Chiaki?
I'm sorry, but I just realized it.
Realized what?
We know Nagito used the grenade canister to store the poison. So when was it deployed in the warehouse? When did Nagito breathe in the poison?
He died at exactly
When I thought
12.
along those lines, that's when I realized it.
Here comes the problem.
The horrifying truth?
It probably happened at the same time.
The moment the fire grenades are brought and the moment Nagito breathed in the poison were the same?
Yep.
Could that same moment be?
And we all threw the grenades.
We all threw the grenades.
Are you saying it was when we all threw the fire grenades?
Yeah, I think so. When we all threw the grenades to put out the fire in the warehouse, the poison was deployed, and it converted to poison gas and killed Nagito.
If that is true, then the person who brought the poison and spread it was...
One of you.
One of us.
Yep.
What the heck?
One of us threw the poison grenade that killed Nagito?
Hold on a sec. Then Nagito was...
It would mean he didn't kill himself.
So these are all the implications on this one now.
What the heck?
But it was totally random.
That's
You
the
said
issue.
Nagito committed suicide.
Then who killed Nagito?
There's no way to know.
I mean, who's the actual killer, right?
Do you know?
Of course
Who
not.
prepared the poison fire grenade that killed Nagito?
It would still count as him, hopefully. So, huh? The person who prepared the poison fire grenade was
Nagito.
Nagito.
I see. It was Nagito, obviously. We just discussed this a few minutes ago.
Then who set the warehouse fire that caused one of us to throw the poison grenade?
That was technically Nagito.
That was Nagito.
Yeah. Hopefully he's not going to consider that as one of us. Because he's the one that set the... Because he set it all up. Yeah.
I see. That was also Nagito.
Hey, how many times are you gonna ask the same damn question?
It's not the same question.
This question will be my last. Considering all the facts up till now, why did Nagito set the warehouse on fire?
He
Reason
wanted
Nagito
one of
set
us
the
to kill him.
warehouse on fire.
To make someone throw the poison.
I see.
Yeah.
Don't tell me. He set the warehouse on fire just so we'd have to throw the fire grenades?
He set the fire just so we'd put it out? Why'd he do that?
It was a trap.
It's a trap!
Preparing the poison. Creating a reason for us to throw the poison. It was all a setup by Nagito. It was all a trap to make one of us throw the poison grenade.
Seriously, I'm asking you who threw it.
I don't know. The person who threw it probably didn't know either.
Yeah.
Huh? Could it be? Was that Nagito's trap?
This wasn't an intentional murder. This was a murder that Nagito forced someone to do. And for that reason, he put the fire grenade that he filled with poison with the other grenades. Setting up a murder nobody can solve. That was Nagito's true goal.
Yeah.
What? What the hell?
I felt that, dude.
Nagito did not commit murder. Instead, he manipulated someone else into killing him?
In a way.
To
Yeah.
do that, he set a trap to force someone to kill him. The poison grenade and the fire were traps. That's why the curtain was the fire's origin point. All the fire grenades we threw at the curtain shattered once they fell to the floor.
Yep.
Because of that, Nagito, who was laying face up on the floor, was able to breathe in the dense poison, and then...
Sploop.
Yep.
Hold on.
Because if he's dead, he can't hold it anymore.
You can't say the poison was the cause of death.
It's instant, dude.
It might be the poison's fault he let go of the spear, but the actual cause of death could be either one.
No.
Even so, the poison is what caused him to let go of the spear.
And that could also technically be true, yeah.
Right! Nagito's killer is the one who made him breathe the poison.
Are you fucking serious?
Oh, shit.
Was his trap all along. Even the wounds all over his body. It was all to mess with the evidence for what actually happened. His true goal was creating a murder that nobody can solve.
Ah, shit.
He's smart.
I guess that means we're gonna have to try.
Was smart.
We're gonna have to try and solve it next time.
Oh God.
So yeah, I think the loop back. I think when I think back to Trigger Happy Havoc, I do believe when we got to the end, Sakura told Hina to go get her some, to get her a protein shake.
Yeah.
But she used that to block out the room and herself. So she was still only involved in herself. So that changes this situation to where this was making someone else do it, and we will have no idea who. Fucking great. Thanks, Nagito.
I wonder if Monokuma knows just from cameras. Like if he could keep track of, like wherever Nagito placed it, he could keep track of who grabbed it and then who threw it. Maybe.
Most likely, technically, yes. And technically, yes is the best kind of yes. Or the worst in this situation. Fuck me.
Anything's bad right now.
Yeah.